Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope all is well. Now, in this video, I want to talk about Colorado scrimmage. They had the test yesterday. Pretty much it was a scrimmage, and the coaches wanted to know where the players were. And Coach Prime said before they started, you control that depth chart. If you number 3 on the depth chart, you can move up. It's all on you. So that's what the test was about. Now, this scrimmage, it featured the usual suspects, Travis Hunter being Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn Jr. being Jimmy Horn Jr., Dylan Edwards. He said, you know what? I'm going to run my way all the way up that depth chart. I want to spend a little time talking about Charlie Offerdahl. Every time I see a highlight of this kid, he's working hard, he's running hard, and he's always opening up big plays. And some reporters asked Coach Prime about Charlie Offerdahl and him being a walk-on, and will he get a scholarship at some point? So we're going to talk about that. Shedeur Sanders did well, but he got sacked a couple times. We got to talk about it, but stay tuned. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. All of that will be greatly appreciated by me. All right, so Colorado went through their testing day, and like I said, I can't really give a full opinion because I'm just watching clips. I didn't watch the full scrimmage in its entirety, but they did allow people out there to watch them, and they got a chance to watch the scrimmage in its full entirety, but I didn't. So I can't really say where the team at as a whole, to be fair, because I'm not there. But from the clips I saw, I'm starting off with Shilo Sanders because Shilo is a problem. I had made a video on him. I said, this guy is a 100% problem. I remember talking to somebody about him. I said, he's an old school player. He reminds me like he likes to hit like Ronnie Lott, Steve Atwater. He likes to deliver that hit stick. But what he did in this practice, I blame it on Jace Feely. Yes, Jace, you know what you did.
Run that tunnel screen, 3 open to the boundary, see what happened today.
One little sneak.
Hey, Shiloh, show me how weak I am.
Whoa! Show me. Show me.
Shiloh only needs just a little bit because he likes to talk trash, right? But he just needs somebody to talk trash back to him just to get him motivated. Not that he needs to get motivated, but he likes that. He likes to talk back and forth, and I blame Jace for what happened. Guys, take a look at this right here. This man is dangerous, man.
There he goes. You got enough slide right there, Derrick.
Coach Prime said, hey, that was good, man. That's my kid out there, man. We got to watch this one more time in slow motion.
There he goes.
Okay, he wasn't done there. He just wasn't done. And he messed around and got a sack. He blitzed and got right at his brother. The good thing is they're not allowed to touch the quarterbacks right now because he probably would have been the reason why his brother's not playing. Take a look at this.
Right there, right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. There we go. Way to go, baby.
You thought he was done? No, he's not done. He almost took somebody's head off. He almost took the defender's head off that's defending with him and the offensive player. Take a look at this. He's flying around.
Well,
That's a flag. That's definitely a flag.
I had a brief exchange with someone in the comments. It wasn't on my video, but someone said, well, they're not proven yet. You know, the Sanders brothers, they're not proven. Okay, I can see why you would say that about Shedeur because he played at Jackson State his first 2 years, right? But Shilo Sanders, he started his career off at South Carolina. That's the Power 5. And he did pretty well, okay? He did pretty well at South Carolina with the hit stick like he's doing here. And then he went on to Jackson State and did the same thing. Now, at Jackson State, he had an injury, and but now he's fully healthy. And I'm just telling you right now, during the game, you're going to see the same thing, okay? But just to note, Shilo Sanders started his career at South Carolina. He was a Gamecock. So he got some Power 5 experience. Now, if you want to make the argument that Shedeur hasn't proven himself yet, okay, well then wait for the season. Wait for the season, and then we're going to see. We don't have to keep going back and forth here. I'm not going back and forth. I usually don't go back and forth with people because everyone is entitled to their opinion. Well, Max, he's not in the Power 5. He was playing high school players, and at the HBCU level. Well, why don't you suit up and get, for people that think that, I want you to suit up, right? And go out there and let one of those HBCU players hit you. Don't act like Steve McNair didn't come from the HBCU. They got quality football players there, but, they often overlooked. And that's the reason why Steve McNair didn't win the Heisman Trophy, which he should have. He was just lighting it up when he was at Alcorn State, and don't act like Jerry Rice didn't come from the HBCU, okay? Yes, he did. And don't act like Sweetness. Y'all know who Sweetness is, Walter Payton. He came from the HBCU as well. Where did he come from? Anybody know? Jackson State, didn't he? All right, so moving forward, Charlie Offerdahl. Okay, I hope I'm not butchering his last name, but every time I see clips on him, he's opening up big plays. Every single clip I see of him. Now, just to be fair, I'm not watching the whole practice. So I don't want to give too much of assessment. Okay, I think he should get a scholarship and stuff like that. I can't make an assessment on him, but from what I see from the clips, all I'm seeing is him opening up runs and working hard. And it's not my place to say whether he should get a scholarship or not, but I think a reporter, they mentioned it to Coach Prime, and they also mentioned it to another coach at Colorado. Hey, what about Charlie Offerdahl? Will he get a scholarship? I'm telling you right now, what the reporters are doing, they're doing all of this to cause trouble mid-season. Okay, they're setting up the stage, and but just remember that they're setting up the stage for some controversy. It's already been some controversy, but like I said, my number one advice that I want to give the players, don't listen to it. Just go out there and play. Don't worry about what these so-called experts are saying, because some of these so-called experts never even played the game in their life. Okay, so just remember that. But Charlie Offerdahl, take a look at this play right here. This is a pretty good play by him.
Go, Charlie! Charlie! Don't that shit, Charlie! Got it, Charlie!
The kid just runs hard, man. He does everything it seemed like they're asking him to do. And I saw him in the weight room working hard, and he's doing everything, man. So he's pretty much on that team, and he's also going to be on that traveling squad as well. I'm pretty sure of it. And it just adds more depth to the running back room. And yeah, man, I wish him the best. But I also saw an interview that he did as well. And he has some aspirations of, I believe, medical aspirations. So football is not everything to him. He got some good things going on academically. And so, yeah, man, he seemed like a really good guy. But he will be on that traveling squad, I'm pretty sure. But the thing is, that running back room is just so deep. Like, how do you play everybody? Dylan Edwards wants to play. You got Cavarcier Smoke. You got Alton McCaskill. They just have a lot of weapons, man, and I think they have the option to sub people in and out to keep that defense tired. You always got fresh legs in. So shout out to that running back room. Speaking of running backs, so let's get to Dylan Edwards now. Dylan Edwards, you heard Coach Prime in the beginning. He said, listen, you guys control the depth chart. Don't worry about where you are on the depth chart right now. Your play will determine that. Well, does this mean that Dylan Edwards moved up on the depth chart? Take a look at this.
Hold on. Jackie! You the skating! What you do for
He's out. He's out.
I think Shedeur threw to him in the flat. I had mentioned in a previous video, they can use him a lot of ways. Throw the ball to him in the flat, turn him into a receiver, and let his speed work on the defense, because speed kills. And so I think he's definitely going to be utilized. He's going to be a focal point this year with the offense. I'm just curious to see how they're going to use him. But definitely they're going to use Dylan Edwards as you see at that play right there. And he really has a bright future. I'm not worried about his size. I had said in the previous video, I used to be a Giants fan. I'm a Jets fan now, but there's been plenty of small stature running backs in the past, all-time greats. Joe Morris, Dave Meggett was one of them. It's all about the heart, but that speed means everything. All right, so next we're going to talk about protecting the quarterback. It is essential that Colorado offensive line protects Shedeur Sanders. Why? Because you give him a chance to utilize the options that he has available, because he has a lot of options available to him at that wide receiver position, the tight end position, as we're going to see in a minute, the running back position, as you see with Dylan Edwards, Alton McCaskill. He can throw it to them in the flat. They can easily turn into wide receivers. Alton McCaskill is an all-purpose back. You also have Kvarcier Smoke. They can pound it. And so he has a lot of weapons, but you got to keep him upright. Now, let's look at this play, number 44, Jordan Domineck. Now, as you're going to see right here, Jordan Domineck go in for the sack. Take a look at this.
Go, Ben. You got to run, son.
Hey, Dylan, do something, baby. Do something.
All right, so you saw that. Now, take a look at this other play here, the second sack. You know, now he's been sacked 3 times in this scrimmage here, one by Shilo Sanders, Jordan Domineck. Now you're going to have Derrick McClendon. Take a look at this Derrick McClendon sack.
Drop Cam. Drop Cam.
Sack, baby. Hell yeah.
Now, on that particular sack with Derrick McClendon, that was Savion Washington. That was on Derrick McClendon. So they're going to have to get better with that. They're definitely going to have to get better with protecting Shedeur. Now, to be fair, I'm only watching bits and pieces. But what I'm saying is you don't want to get them hit like that, man. And we got to keep them upright, like Coach Prime said. But yeah, let me see. Who was the other play on? Yeah, both plays were on Savion Washington. Both of them. I had to take a look at it again. You know, they still have a little bit of time. You know, there's a lot of work that has to still be done. I like these training camps, like dress rehearsals, you know, before the big play. And the big play is September 2nd against TCU. It's not that far away, though. It's not that far away. But, you know, hey, like it could be just Derrick McClendon is really good, you know, and so, yeah, and Jordan Domineck. But I saw that. So Shedeur has got sacked 3 times in this right here. So let's move on. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about Omarion Miller, number 14. And he went up against Travis Hunter here and burned Travis Hunter. Take a look at this. You saw that. That was a really good play. Let's watch it in slow motion. I just got to see this sweetness one more time. Now, you know Travis Hunter made up for it, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Travis Hunter, he made up for it. He passed the test. Well, we know Travis Hunter passed the test. Even Urban Meyer said that he shouldn't even be out there practicing. He said he's like he's like Percy Harvin. We don't need him to practice, but he made up for it. Take a look at this.
Come on, keep going with him, JD. We can't hit him, man. He's so tired. He's so tired. He's so tired.
Yeah, he made up for it, didn't he? Oh, we got another sweet play. Take a look at this one.
Holy moly.
You know that play is so sweet. Rewind. We got to watch it one more again. Guys, he's not done yet. Travis Hunter got Heisman Trophy aspirations. That's what he said, a Heisman Trophy. Even the reporter said, why you say that? He said, I don't know. It's just, you know, one of my aspirations. He might just mess around and win a Heisman Trophy one of these days. Take a look at this play.
Good catch. Good catch, bro.
As you know, the play was so sweet. Rewind. We got to see it one more again. So Jimmy Horn Jr., he's another one of the electrifying weapons that Shedeur has at his disposal. Take a look at this one. Take a look at Jimmy Horn Jr.
Side, stay in. Zone it up. Come on. Come on, man. Lock it up.
All you got to do is if he got space, as they say in football, soccer, if you got space, you give this man some space. Oh, he's taking it to the house. He's electrifying. And I can't wait to see Jimmy Horn Jr. operate at this level. And I think it was a really good move for him to move to Colorado. And I think this might be his last year. If he runs like this throughout the season, I could see him going first round. I really can. The sky's the limit for this kid. Here's another play from Jimmy Horn Jr. It just shows his agility. He's very agile and he's very focused. This is showing his focus right here. Take a look at it.
Ben! Jimmy! Ben, get inside!
Tight end Michael Harrison. I think he passed the test as well. Now, Michael Harrison, last year, he was at the slot position, wide receiver, and they saw enough of him to move him to tight end. They thought it was best to move him to tight end. He's big and physical, and he also has speed. And I thought that was, I could see him at tight end. I could see him doing a lot of great things this year at the tight end position because Shedeur likes to use his tight ends as well. You know, the tight ends, yes, they have to block in this system from what I've been hearing, but he's going to get some great looks and touches this year, believe it or not. Shedeur loves to spread the ball around. He has good vision. If you're open, he's going to get it to you. And Michael Harrison, take a look at this play because he passed the test.
Damn it! Hey, Alpha, Black Alpha.
He sure did pass the test. That's Michael Harrison. He passed the test. I like what I got a chance to see so far from these practices. And again, Well-Off Media, Reach the People Media in the pregame show, they allow us to feel like we are part of the team. I felt like I was standing on the sidelines just from the short clips that we got a chance to watch, right? But just the way they put them together. And it just feels like I'm a part of the team. They're not going to give you all the recipe now. They're not going to give you that. That's not the point of this. The point of it is just so that you can see the progression of the team as if you're a part of the team. You also start to feel like you know some of the players. And all the players are not featured, though. Like I said, there's 120 young men on that team. I think Bucky said that he was going to start talking to other players on the team and things like that and feature them on some of the videos. But I like what he's doing. This is a part of the plan. You know, they're utilizing social media to its full potential or full benefit or whatever to reap the benefits. All eyes are on them. And other colleges are also using social media as well. They are, but not quite like this. So that's why I'm a fan of what they are doing, you know. But to be fair, though, I cannot critique the team. I don't know about the depth chart, even though I know some players that's number one on the depth chart. OK, Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn Jr., I believe Alton McCall. I don't know about the running backs, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know who's number one on the depth chart, you know. But I don't want to speculate on how I think the team is because we're only watching some short clips. We're going to have to wait until the season start. Once the season start, all of our questions will get answered. And trust me, it is quickly approaching. September 2nd will be here before you know it. And that's pretty much the summer, folks. This summer, you know, I don't like to rush it. I like to take one day at a time, you know, but it is quickly approaching. TCU game, they have to go out to Texas to play TCU. And I honestly, in my opinion, believe they had to have a shot at beating TCU this year in Texas. And but I'm not going to talk about what I think their record is going to be or whatever. No, we take it one game at a time over here. How about that? What say you guys? Drop a comment below. I'll catch you next video. Take care. Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.